Okay, cool. We're live on Kick. Doing something a little different today, so hopefully it'll work properly. Let's take a look here. It does say I'm live on YouTube. Here, let me pause the music real quick. Okay, cool. We're live on Kick. Okay, all right. A little different today, so all right, that's awesome. Most perfect Nello stream time. Thank you, Joy. Let's go. So I'm doing something a little crazy today. Not only am I live on Kick, I'm also live on YouTube. However, those of you on Kick get the cool benefits because I will be live on Kick longer than on YouTube. But hello everybody. D Halley looking sick. I know, right? I bought it last night for like 300k. I love your videos. Thank you. Good day, sir. Been a fan for a long time. Thank you. I appreciate that. Really do appreciate that. But yeah, it was my first time being live on YouTube and Kick ever at the same time. But those of you on Kick, stay on Kick as the as you guys will get the cool stuff, so to speak. Let me update my description real quick here before we get started with the meat and potatoes of today's stream, as one might say. I realized that I did not update the description for the stream. If you're on YouTube, does that mean I have to be careful with my fancy new 3D pic I have been cooking? It's probably fine, not 100%. But we'll see. Okay, Botrix has joined the channel. Oh, this is sick. Everything's working so good. Okay, let me edit this description real quick. I will put the Kick link in the description below for anyone that would like to watch there. Highly recommend it, as I will be live on there an hour or two longer than I will be on YouTube. But for those on YouTube, hello. Love the vids, keep it up. Thank you. I will. I appreciate the support. Okay, let me just line everything up here. It's sort of hard to tell what's going on with two chats. That's something I'll need to figure out eventually. Let's drop the tortoiseshell. Yesterday was the 18th anniversary of the Falador massacre. Do you remember what you were doing June 6, 2006? Honestly, I don't. I actually was not playing the game yet, which is kind of unfortunate. I wish I was around then. Duncan, when he shows up later, I know he was around on that day and in Falador at the time, which is pretty sick. So he remembers it. But yeah, today, because I'm streaming on YouTube and Kick at the same time, I'm using copyright-free music today. In future streams, there will be no music on the YouTube stream and copyrighted music on the Kick stream, so that way we can listen to the cool music. Like, don't get me wrong, copyright-free Epidemic Sound is cool. But just a heads up for everybody in the YouTube chat. But yeah. New Ski Master Slump God album dropped today? No way. That's actually sick. He sort of like fell off for a few years, you know? He dropped, I think it was like the Book of Eli, but there was so much like copyright issues with that album. It sort of flopped too. I'm gonna have to listen to that later. I guess not today because I can't listen to it on stream, but hi Ryoku. I was there as a little kid staying up past my bedtime. I just tellied in there with my full bronze and had no idea what was going on. That's pretty sick. I really do wish I was there that day. There's a lot of historical events I wish I was there for. Love your vids, brother. Thank you, Seth. I appreciate that. I listened to it all this morning and I enjoyed it. Oh, glad to hear. Glad to hear. Yeah, because Book of Eli was good, but not... I don't know, compared to like, what was his previous album? I think it was like Stokely or something like that. It was definitely not as good as that. So I'll probably listen to that tonight. Let's see, what do I have for you guys today? My latest YouTube short went up, and it It performed well, but I clearly didn't clarify enough on how playing RuneScape on the Alexa works. So a lot of people in the comments were pretty upset. Pretty new to doing YouTube shorts with stream clips, but now I know for the future. I got the Fermi Elite today. I think I'm gonna do DKs later. I want to do some DKs later. Maybe not today, but soon. I am in dire need of some ring upgrades. Sent the pic in the Discord. I hope Arcane shows up. I hope Arcane shows up too. He's so fun to have in the streams. Let me actually delete the announcement message from the Discord for the YouTube stream, because that was not supposed to go up. Let's see in stream pictures. Bossing strats with Droe. Okay, let me open this up real quick. Let me show you guys. So Droe is over in the kick chat. He has been doing these 3D animations with RuneScape stuff. And is currently working on his Desert Treasure 2 video. Looks pretty sick, not gonna lie. Very well done. Warp Scepter gonna be great for DKs, agreed. Huge upgrade. What was your favorite year of RuneScape? So I actually started, oh wait, okay, multi-stream. Let me see here if it'll show me both chats in one window. I don't know if it will, but my favorite year, I'm a bit biased because I started in 2008, so I have to say 2008. Is it gonna work? We'll see. I'm gonna have to say 2008, just because I know I might get a lot of hate for that. But it was like, you had all the nostalgia cool content from 2007, but there was just like a little bit more of it. I guess a lot of people didn't like HD, but I was an HD fan, so. 2018 TOB release was probably my most fun year in RS, but I love pre-EOC. That's a good point. If I'm counting old school RuneScape, then, you know, TOB release or a year after TOB release when we first started learning it together, Trevor. Hi, MD. Hope you're doing good. My favorite was after Summoning came out before EOC. I don't remember the year. I think it was 2008 or 2009. I could be wrong on that though. I don't know if I did do a video on Summoning a few years ago. Fun Summoning fact is that when it first came out, the combat familiars in Summoning were completely broken. Like the math used behind the scenes was all wrong. It was something that the players probably wouldn't have noticed, but it's sort of attributed to why so many people saw Summoning as overpowered. January 15th, 2008 for Summoning. Wow, that's a few months before I joined, I think. That's pretty cool. So yeah, right now we're doing Warp Tortoises with the Dragon Halberd. I was pretty much AFKing got these guys all last night because, so I have 188 Warp Terrorbird kills, 165 Warp Tortoise. Let's do the math on that real quick. And then I have another 90 on my iPad, so 165 plus 188 plus 90. I'm fairly far over drop rate. We're going for an item that's 1 in 320, and I've killed 443 of these monsters combined. So I'm getting a little unlucky here. I'm gonna swap out for a different weapon in a bit because the halberd's nice. Ooh, the halberd's nice for AFKing, but for big DPS, aside from the special attack, it is not that great. So we're gonna go to Camelot real quick and swap it out. I'm also almost out of death runes. That 2010 to the point where EOC came out was really nice. Slayer was so cool then. At like 70 combat, I just started doing only Slayer and didn't stop until like 38 mil XP with all low levels. 38 mil XP is pretty crazy. Like, do you mean 38 mil XP Slayer XP? Which is very impressive if so. I started back in late 07 just before Summoning. Loved that year. See, I wish I'd gotten to experience RuneScape then. I still have heavy nostalgia for the 2007 graphics though, because I will admit that I did play a lot of private servers back in the day, and they were pretty much all 317 cache versions, which is like right 2005, 2006 era. By the way, I've gotten 2 longbones from these guys. no warp scepter, but the crazy rare drop. So we'll keep the halberd. We'll grab a scimitar and a defender, and we will grab some more stuff. Morning, gamer. Good morning, Duncan. Hope you're doing good. Slayer. Okay, so wow, that is definitely impressive. Even on my main, I think I have just over the amount I need to max, and that's about it. So then we have to tele to the Grand Tree, or the tree spirit guy in Varrock. Do you remember RSPS God's Hell? I have heard the name. I never played it. I can probably say the server name now. It doesn't matter anymore. It's been gone for 10 years. Don't play private servers today. Not only will you probably get a virus, they all suck. It's like, instead of the cool ones we had back in the day, it's like, oh, we've added Goku and Pikachu to Slayer. I don't want to play that, you know? It's not worth the risk. It's that or they're all gambling. Just not worth it. Anyway, the one I played back in the day was Oniscape, and I remember it specifically because it made the user interface all blue. I thought it was so cool. Actually, I got muted for it twice on my main account for talking about it in game because I was a dumb like 11-year-old child. Finally copped a Twitter ban for the original pose. Not surprising. Honestly, yeah, not too surprised on that one. Not gonna lie. But yeah, now that we have a lot of people in chat here, I just want to mention that I'm live on both YouTube and Kick. I will put the Kick link here in the YouTube chat. I'm going to be live on YouTube for a couple hours, but I will be live on Kick longer. So right now you're going to get the same experience in the YouTube chat as you would on Kick, but if you have the ability to hop on over to Kick, oh look, Botrick shouted it out for me too. If you have the ability to, you would really be doing me a solid. So yeah, I got another log mode for you. Why is Trevor not a mod in the chat? That's a good point. I should mod Trevor. I actually don't know how. Also, I should mod you as well, Emily. Hello. Hope you're doing good. Add as moderator, standard, and then where is Trevor? Add as moderator. There we go. Sorry if I'm missing some chat right now. I remember being cool with someone back in the day who ran one. You have no idea how easy it is for them to see your IP and infect your computer stuff. It's so not worth it. Exactly. I got a Trojan on my grandparents' computer, I think. I think it was my grandparents' computer. Maybe it was my laptop. It's been so long I don't remember now, but I got one from a private server back in the day. Oh, did you see the meme, my goat? Nello didn't understand the reference. I read it, but I forgot to read it out loud. The couch in the meme. Let me pull it back up. I made a joke about that couch yesterday. Here it is. The Vardorvis with all the tentacles behind you with your character on the couch. So good. Oh my goodness. Apologies if I miss a little chat here. It's kind of hard to keep up with both chats, not gonna lie. Doing well. How are you? I'm doing good. Hope well, you are as well. You said you are, but I was about to say hope you are as well, but you know. That's why I only play on open source. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's why Runelight is so good too, because it's open source. Sweet, I will ban you all now. I wonder if I could buy a private server and have a stored offline version of Old School for my Apocalypse Solar setup. Now I like that, you know? You're not like hosting it or like breaking any RuneScape rules or anything. You're just sort of like keeping it in a hard drive in the back for if you ever need it. I started in 05. I miss those days when everyone was noobs and everything was about fun and not efficiency / no XP wasting. Very true. I remember sitting around Lumbridge Castle in like 2010, just doing nothing but talking. So fun. I'm in a good mood today and feel like gifting you. Thank you, Cody. I appreciate that. I think I have gifting set up. I could be wrong. I don't know if I enabled it, but if you do, I appreciate it. Right. I think I know the one you're talking about, God Silliest. I think I've seen it before while researching, which is, it's cool that stuff exists. They don't sponsor me. but I'm drinking gamer subs today. Henny and I went to the gym again at 4 in the morning. However, she woke up at 2 a.m. and couldn't fall back to sleep, so we are both pretty tired today. I'm actually very curious on this whole private server thing. It's I can't really talk about modern day servers, not like I would even really want to. Most of them are really not all that good, not worth it, but I could talk about the classic ones from like 06, 07 all day. Huge F, hope y'all get some rest later. Oh, for sure. What am I doing? I'm like trying to save spot him with the D sim because I'm used to the halberd. We use it as our like finisher move. But yeah, it was weird going to the gym when the sun was not even up yet. We went to sleep when we went to sleep at around 8:30, so the sun hadn't set yet, and then we woke up before the sun came up. Pretty weird. I'm not used to that. I'm very much a night owl. I still play slow on a hardcore Ironman, kind of like back in the day. Just do what I want when I get on, and not trying to keep up with anything. I'm like making the character actually interesting to me. Right. Efficiency scape sort of kills the game in some ways, so I think that's the fun way to play. I'm more interested in the technicalities, not playing on them. They are cool. It's all about... Private servers came into existence through reverse engineering RuneScape's like server code. A common misconception with private servers is that they somehow use Jagex's code, like it's a Jagex server somehow, but it was really just all reverse engineered using like the networking code from the client. Super cool stuff. Have you seen the Inferno and Coliseum simulators that run in your browser? Yes. They aren't a private server, they're just simulators for practice. I just commented on a friend's video a few days ago about that. Really cool stuff. Sounds like when I used to work at the bakery, getting up and walking to work while you guys were still in voice chat doing TOB. That's so true. We were up at like 3 a.m. PST doing TOB, and then you'd wake up, you know, at East Coast time, and we'd still be awake. Good times. Good times. But yeah, now that there's more people here, just heads up, the music, I have the music going on the YouTube stream as well as the Kick stream, but in the future it'll only be on the Kick stream so I can listen to copyrighted music. This music is not bad, but it's all copyright free, you know, so I don't know a lot of it. Yeah. You have to write the code for the content, but some things are Jagex. Right. I've tried to code a few fixes for the ones I play on. It's hard. Yeah. I've looked into it in the past. When I was a kid, I really wanted to make my own server. And I've talked about it briefly. I was not very good at it. It was like copy pasting tutorials together. But yeah, it's complicated. Client side makes sense to me, but server side, I don't think someone would be able to reverse engineer it. It seems so difficult in my mind. Oh yeah, it's years and years of combined collaboration from the community to get that working. More so that I was waking up at like 11 p.m. your time. Right. Very true. Very true. If it wasn't for Ironman mode, I probably wouldn't be playing anymore. Drops feel so much better on an iron. Nothing more exciting than getting your first rune sim drop on an iron. Yes. I remember mine. I got my first one from the Zamorak like rune crafting, the ZMI at the ZMI altar, the Zamorak guards that were down there. Did they reverse engineer SSJG for Goku to add to Slayer? That's funny. Yes. Goku secret wildy boss. For real, some of the servers out there are so weird. Like, it's like you've been assigned a Slayer task. Go kill 200 Mortys. It's so weird. I never played RuneScape, but somehow watching all your RuneScape videos. Thank you. My cat's going crazy in the background, but that's always cool to see that even people that don't play RuneScape watch. So I appreciate that. Ironman is crazy. I get crazy gratification just looking at my herbs and seeds in the bank. I can't wait for that to be me. My herbs and seeds are rough right now. I need to train more farming for sure. I wouldn't like anything with wild changes like that. Right. I just want to play the RuneScape I grew up with. That's fair. Definitely fair. People have even made RuneScape on Minecraft and Roblox. Right. I've played the Minecraft version before. So cool. So cool. What made reverse engineering easier was the early days of RuneScape. They didn't encrypt the packets. Right. It was just plain text raw packets, which is nuts to think about. It's in the latest video, which I'm sure most of you, maybe not most of you, but a fair amount of you have seen. That's what made botting in RuneScape Classic so easy. Do more TOA after you get some upgrades. That's gonna shit out seeds for you, for real. They gave me like 5 or 6 Raynars last run, which was really nice. Duncan is a god at Minecraft RS. This is true. Yeah, Duncan plays the Hypixel Skyblock server, which I'd recommend checking out his channel, Fart Chartley in chat, if you're interested. He has a video about how similar it is to RuneScape. Sort of gives you the same same RuneScape vibes, you know, if that makes sense. I keep running over like I'm gonna safe spot him. I can probably just stand here. Oh no, LMFAO gonna make me blush. Hi Ash. Once if Ash comes closer, I'll show him on camera, like yesterday. Right, gives the same brain tinglies as RuneScape does. I played it a little bit, and I can vouch for that as well. Oops, forgot I can't alch these because my alch thing is set too low. I'll do that in a few minutes here once I'm out of combat. Yeah, the scimitar doesn't hit crazy, but it hits way more consistently than the halberd. All right, yeah, let's alch this. Oh, is it gonna let me do it? There we go. All right, 32k. It's so nice. I swapped to melee instead of doing magic like I was doing yesterday because my death runes are deathly low. I'm gonna leave early today. A friend's grandma sadly passed away, so I'm giving my condolences. I'll be back later, maybe. Okay, hope your friend's doing all right. That's not fun. But yeah, thank you for stopping in for a little bit today. Hope your friend's doing good. I think they're weak to crush. Yes, I don't have any good crush weapons. I should buy a dragon mace, but I don't know where to buy one. I think maybe the Heroes Guild, or I don't know if it's probably similar to the dragon scimitar, just better at crush, right? Do you think fire spells are worth it over Trident of the Seas at Zulrah? So I'm not 100%, because I don't have a Trident on this account yet, and I haven't used a Trident at Zulrah in probably 5 years, but from what I've heard and what I've experienced with fire spells are overall better at Zulrah with the recent rebalances. So I'd say give it a shot, see which one feels better. I got 99 magic going for a warp scepter, 6 times dry on it. Oh god, I hope that doesn't become me. I'm pretty dry on it right now, not super dry. I'm like last I checked, I think I'm like I'm like 100 over. Yeah, when I started the stream I was 443 kill count, so I'm like 100 over drop rate. But yeah, you should go for zombie X for crush weapon. Yeah, I don't have the smithing level. Unfortunately only 60 right now. Perfect shells used to be bank in the early summoning days. I forgot about that. I forgot they were used in summoning. That's a throwback. I'm holding on to them because I looked it up on the wiki last night. I can trade them in with someone. Yeah, someone at Dorgish Khan for 600 coins, which doesn't really matter, but 500 crafting experience. And I will always take free crafting experience over, let's say, weapon poison if my inventory gets full, you know? Actually, let's drop that so I can use the special. Good hit. Could be better. Let's try again. There we go. Tortoise shell. Pretty solid XP. Yeah. Not too bad at all. Let's grab them and put this down here. These guys actually drop a lot of pineapples, which, you know, you might think is like, oh, so what? But it's actually pretty handy for me because I use pineapples for farming protection, and the only way I really get them is by buying them or or by growing a pineapple tree, which I actually don't think I can do yet. I could be wrong. If I win the lottery, I'm buying Jagex and putting Dungeoneering back in old school. My bad, y'all. I've thought about that, like, in the past. Like, if I somehow inherited, well, not inherited, but somehow came across like $1 billion, what would I do with it? And I think like buying Jagex would be in there. Although these days that would nearly take up like the whole billion. Jagex got sold, I think, for like 700 mil last time. Watermelons are how I did all my super compost. Thank you. Oh, that's the on YouTube, the subscribe notification. That's actually not supposed to go through. But thank you to I missed your name. Thank you, Gabriel, if you're here. But yeah, I've blown through my watermelon seeds. But I've used a ton of them to make super compost. Fire Surge with 195% accuracy and 160% plus damage at Zulrah is absolutely insane with Void. Void is another grind I need to get on. I guess not soon, but eventually. I'm pregnant and Golinello is the baby. Wishing you many positive emotions and good RNG. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see if I can switch up the alerts here, because it's not supposed to go through on YouTube. Save settings. I forgot to save settings, yeah, because I did not properly set up the settings for it. There we go. Okay. Let's see. So don't know how long I'll be live today. At least I want to say at least 2 to 3 hours. But I'm also trying to manage like getting all my furniture moved in today. I just moved into this house like literally a week ago. There's no furniture except for a mattress on the floor, this desk, a chair, and then Henny's desk and chair in the other room. So yeah, I'm trying to decide if I want this old painting I had in my bedroom or not. I wish I could show it on stream, but I don't think I have any pictures of it, funnily enough. So yeah, let me think about that for a moment. I'll take, because I'm have to grab the TV. I'll take the TV, but don't need the Apple TV because I use Roku. I'll leave the painting for now. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, sorry about that. I always passively buy pineapples if I'm near a charter ship. That's what I've been doing too. It's whenever I go farm at Brimhaven, I'll grab some pineapples and note them on the not the gnome, the tool leprechaun. Are there any Mechscape updates? Unfortunately not. Mechscape has been dead since like 3 CEOs ago, unfortunately. And probably never coming back, but I wish. It looked really cool when they launched the trailer like a decade ago or so. I got our second 4K TV set up in me and Shelb's bedroom last night. Got to play some Elden Ring while she watched softball. Was sick. Oh, so you have like 2 TVs next to each other, or like on top of each other or something? That's a really cool setup if so. I've seen some of those TVs now where you can do like, I guess you could just hook up a computer to it and do it, but where you can sort of like split screen on the TV. Like I've seen it for like sports. People will have like 4 sports games up. I don't watch streams too much, but always wanted to drop by and show some love. I'm always pumped when you grace my sub feed. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I don't stream much on YouTube. This is actually my first YouTube stream in probably like 2 years, but live on Kick every day for everybody else. Are you liking tortoises more? I like that I don't have to deal with the ranged attacks and the melee attacks. It's just the melee attacks. And I like them because earlier, before stream and last night, I was standing over here just using the Dragon Halberd, and I was able to just safe spot them the whole time. I don't know. I think I have to say tortoises are less annoying, although they take longer to kill. We have our new 58-inch TV mounted, and right under that, our entertainment center, I set up our old 44-inch TV. I see. That makes sense. That's pretty cool. I might have to... Oh, I guess I can't because of the way the the dresser will be set up, but I was gonna say I might have to look into that too. So yeah, I think we're gonna kill some more tortoises and maybe some, I guess probably not the terror birds, but kill some more tortoises. Then we'll probably go do maybe some Calvarian. I feel like that could be fun. We've been doing that the last few days. Is Warp Tortoise new? Never seen before. I've not played since 2020-ish. Yes. They are, I think, about a year old. Maybe, I could be wrong. But they are originally from, I think, like 2008, 2009, but they've been reintroduced to old school. Sorry to bug you about it here, but I do believe it's payday. Yes, you are correct. If you want to check after stream, I think there's a bit of bleed over from the Kite Neeks vid. I think so as well. But yeah, I for sure got you. As soon as I wrap up on being live, I will do that. Let me actually make a note. Looks like, yeah, my phone has a reminder for me already set up. I set it to automatically remind me, so I don't forget anymore. Let's use our spec. Maybe we'll get a big hit. Nah, just an 11. I think I hit like a combined 45 earlier today before stream, which was pretty nuts. Gaming, thanks, feller. Yeah, no problem. Thank you too. Today was payday for me too. Let's go. Duncan, that emote, perfect for this song. It's so funny. Oh, September last year. So yeah, like it's June now. July, August, September, almost a year. Yeah, fairly recently. Yeah, I'd like buy members again, but I feel so left behind. For 110 combat, I have too much to get now. I don't know. I think you'd be surprised. I think it's worth it. If you get that itch to jump back in, I think it's worth it to at least give it a try. He's jamming, right? Yeah, another benefit of the Kick Chat is there's animated emotes, which is pretty cool. That's one thing YouTube doesn't have. Still not used to my new pay, so I have way more money than I know what to do with. That's a good problem to have. Bought 2 TVs, a PS5, and a bunch of stuff for shelves, and still saving money each check. That's sick. I'm so glad to hear that. I know that's a good feeling. Yeah, now I'm seeing, so I have a different painting. Yeah, so yeah, we're getting all my furniture moved in. It was originally gonna be in an hour or two, but it got moved to around noon or slightly after noon, is what they're saying now. I was gonna just do it myself, but honestly, there's too much furniture to move in here, so figure I'll save my back. I have my last big purchase in the works, and then it's all getting pumped into savings. Let's go. That's smart. Yeah, now that I have a mortgage, I have to be a bit more careful with spending. Because I was not saving as much as I should have. Hello, miss. Howdy, I'm a sir, but thank you. Thank you for stopping by. I like your videos, thank you. Appreciate that. Ash is right next to me on the ground, he wants pets. So cute. Where's this money coming from? My job in insurance, secret government science lab. Yeah. Trevor claims he works in insurance, but we all know it's the secret government lab. For sure. Yeah, I don't know why I keep running over. It's like habit at this point now. I've done so many of these safe spotted that I keep running over to the safe spot area. So, okay, let's calculate our drops again. So I had 90 on my iPad from earlier, right? So 90 plus 183. Thank you for the follow, Brace 110. I appreciate that. And then plus 188, 461. So yeah, we're definitely dry. I hope we get it before going double drop rate. Do you make videos? I do make videos. If you click on my channel, Quite a few videos now, actually. I think over 300. DDS better, DPS for specs. Actually, yeah, maybe. They're weak to crush. I don't think this has any crush options on it, does it? No, and DDS has a crush option. So actually, yeah, DDS is probably better here. Especially when I hit double zeros. Secrety science projects involving colonoscopies. Oh, Lanky Scone, thank you for the $5. Payday for me too. Here's $5 to bribe you to do the dance emote for real when you get a warp scepter drop. Like the classic, like the... Now he's got it. I'll do it. Just, you might have to remind me in case it takes a few days to get the drop. Or maybe we'll just stick it out and try and finish up today here, but I will do it. 40 more chompies and I'm getting Elite Void. That's huge. King Trevor, thank you for the 1 gifted sub. Damn. Appreciate that. Fuck it. Payday for Nello too. Let's go. Yeah, now I'm for sure gotta do the dance. You got a Fortnite dance in the corner. Nobody noticed this on yesterday's stream. When I came back from the bathroom at the end, I did some like weird shit in the background. If you go back through the kick VOD, you'll see it. I don't think anybody noticed. I don't think anyone was looking at the time. All right, I'm gifting too. Damn, thank you, John. Thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate that. And congrats, Colonel Cash, if you're in chat right now, for getting it. Let me catch up on YouTube chat here. What Slayer Master do you recommend for 87 combat? 72 attack, 65 strength and defense, 52 range, 50 mage, 46 prayer, 68 HP. I don't think you can. I guess you could do Neve, but I don't know. At 87 combat, maybe. I don't think you can do Konar till, or can you do Konar? If you can do Konar, maybe Konar's a good option just for the drops. But around your level, I think I did the I don't know if it's the right one to do, but I did Chaldare, the fairy one. DDS has no crush, it's the dagger. Doesn't DDS have a crush option? I swear it does. I could be wrong. Oh, Konar starts at 75. Okay, yeah, maybe Konar then. Konar is a bit annoying, but good drops. I'm definitely missing some chat here on YouTube, but I appreciate y'all chatting it up. I sound like such a boomer. RuneScape videos are so cool, but actually playing the game, yikes. Cool, I played RuneScape when I was 9. Well, there would be no videos to make if nobody played the game. Konar MVP, true. I like using Konar because I'm addicted to the keys. I got a Dragon Hosta. When Konar first came out, I was addicted to the keys too. So, such good drops. You actually, fun RuneScape fact. I should be recording this. Actually, no, I don't know the exact details, so I won't record it. Do you guys remember when Konar first came out? It was right after Jagex did that big nerf to birdhouses where you would get way less bird's nest. They were like, oh, Ceradome and Brews are down to like 2k each. They're getting too low. We gotta bump those numbers up. So we're gonna stop giving as many bird's nests from birdhouses because that's what you use to make brews. And then immediately after that, Konar comes out and one of the drops is like 1,000 unnoted Ceradome and Brews. Or something nuts like that. It was like 10 mil worth of brews. Yeah, the 2,500 brew drop. Isn't that nuts? They removed it like a few days later, but crazy. How much is a bond now? I think I saw somewhere a mention you can now sell members items as free to play. You can. Let's see, price bond. I think it's like 11. Oh my God, it's 12.5. It's ridiculous. Look at 2012 rare drop table. 2012 rare drop table is genuinely insane. Really? What are the differences from old school? I didn't know there was a big difference on that. Although actually that was right around when they did the rework for it, right? Almost 500 task streak at Konar, all the points. That's brave. I do like 10 Konar tasks and then Konar assigns me to like kill something somewhere that I hate training and I'm like, all right, skipping it. Konar all the way. I have 2 pieces of Mystic set and 200-ish keys. No Hosta yet though. The Mystic set is cool. That would be nice to go for eventually. Let me pull it up on the wiki. Sounds good. I was running into you at Calvarian. Oh, hi. Yeah, I was doing Calvarian yesterday, and then I think a little bit last week. So whenever you saw me, hi again. I remember the day of 2 mils bonds. I remember when bonds were 4 mil. Same here. Really good times. They've gotten so out of control now. I'm shocked that Jagex hasn't like tried to artificially manipulate the prices to get them to go down. But maybe they'll just keep going. I know RuneScape 3 bonds are at like a mil or 100 mil each. 12.5 mil, fuck me, I'll spend the money instead. Right. At that price, unless you have some really good money making, it's a hard one to swallow. Do you know if I can go from GIM to regular Ironman? My team quit. I'm not 100%. Can you? I don't think you can. I'm pretty sure they talked about it, but I think it didn't end up happening. I think you're kind of stuck as a GIM, unfortunately. It was funny, I was watching your videos, saw the scout, and was like, wait a damn second, then hop back to say hi. That's so funny. Yeah, I'm glad. I remember that. I'm glad you're not the one who killed me, because someone did kill my main on that same stream. They're going to increase the price by 50 pence. Not sure how much in dollars quite soon, because of the prices of them on RuneScape 3 too. That makes sense. I guess that is really the only way that they can try and taper it down, right? RS3 bonds are 137 mil. That's crazy. That's insane. I knew they were expensive. I knew they were at least 100, but 137. Like, I get that RuneScape 3 GP is pretty inflated. Like a beer, you know how a beer you can get here on Old School for, let's see, what's the GE price? I think it's like 40 coins. I could be wrong, maybe 200. 150. You can buy them from a Falador pub for like 2 coins, you know? In RuneScape 3, I believe they're like 2,000 coins, which just shows how inflated the GP is. Although I guess beer is probably not the best index of a price comparison between the games. Right, I don't think so, because you could steal their gear and drop to Ironman. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why Jagex was like, no, sorry, you're stuck as a group. Which is sort of unfortunate for if your team quits. RS3 bond graph is a straight up line. I believe it. Okay, so here's the red drop table for 2012. 50 noted dragon daggers, 150 rune bars, 50 U seeds, 31 torsal seeds, 4.5k U logs, 150 onyx bolts, 1,000 arrow orbs, 14.5k pure essence, and 120 snapdragons. Man, and people say that monsters in Old School drop too many raw resources. That's nuts. Isn't RS3 GP like 10-1 to Old School, so they're roughly the same? About 13 mil, yeah. Roughly 10.6 to 1. That's crazy. Basically, yes, but prices are fluxed a bit due to players going to Old School from RS3 and vice versa. Right, because a lot of people will switch from the 2 games and transfer their gold between the 2. Which is kind of nuts. I have like a bill on my main, so I could, if I were to swap all my gold, that would lead to me having what, like 10 bill on RS3? Bro, what? Rattling off that drop list was insane. That's from over in the kick chat. Godzillius Goose popped for it. So I would take the compliment of me just having insane memory, but I'll be humble. I'm too deep in my Ironman to ever consider D-Iron or unraked GIM. That's fair. I don't blame you. When GIM first came out, I kind of knew from the start I probably would never hop over. Only a bill scrub. Actually, I think I have 2 bill. It's been a hot minute since I played my main. Hi, Danny. Hope you're doing good. I think Old School overall has way higher resource drops off average fights, but late RS2 is getting wild too. That makes sense. Yeah. I could probably just go bank and grab more lobsters. RS3 uses Zimbabwe dollars. Does any Slayer Master give warp tortoises as their task? I'm actually not sure. I'm pretty sure, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna try and survive here without prayer for a minute. We'll safe spot over here for a second. Just got a drop. What'd you get? Also, hi Chokazard, hope you're doing good. Whip Vine, that's cool. Warp creatures is an unlock for Slayer points. That makes sense. So yes, technically, if you have the points for it. Figure I'll shout it out again. Live over on Kick. If you're a big fan, I appreciate your support over there. But if not, I'm live on YouTube as well. But I will be live longer on Kick today. Just as a heads up. Funny thing is, I've never had a main. I've only ever been in Iron, just a single account. I saw you say that in clan chat the other day, and it really amazed me. I don't know if I've ever met anyone who's gone straight into the game just with an Ironman. That's pretty cool. That anxiety, yeah. Double stream seems to be working nice. You have like 50 viewers in total. I know, right? That's pretty sick. With my contract, I'm allowed to stream on... I learned this today. I wish I knew this earlier. I'm allowed to stream on YouTube as well, just so long as I don't stream like entirely on YouTube and not on Kick at all, and give Kick some exclusive content, you know? So the last hour or two of stream every day will pretty much always be on Kick. I'm good. Found out that Lego is releasing a 1,500 piece Lamborghini. I'm gonna mispronounce this. Is it Contiac or Contac in July? And I just bought one in smaller scale last month. In smaller scale. Are you gonna get that one as well, or are you still in the return window for your previous one? I imagine not if you've already built it. No point to unlock as a task though, since the Warp Scepter drop doesn't improve on task. Right. And once you get the Warp Scepter, they drop nice alchables, but honestly, I'd rather get any other Slayer creature than that. I find that Warp Torts spawn more elite Slayer spawns than most mobs of similar tier. Is that an RS3? I'm assuming, because you guys have Warp Tortoises and Warp Terrorbirds too as well, I believe. Since this quest that unlocks them was just a backport. You get the Slayer Helm bonuses to make it easier though. Right. I do have 900 cannonballs. Trevor suggested yesterday that I use them to go grind out the Black Mask. I will never use Kick. They violated my favorite F1 team. Do they have like a logo on the car now or something? Warp Torts don't have a superior if I remember correctly. Yeah, gotta be RS3, right? Oh, I meant to say last month for my birthday. It wasn't expensive, but I'm just pissed now because I bought it and that I won't be able to afford the bigger version when it comes out anyway. That's fair. Unfortunate timing. I grinded my Warp Scepter out for Barrows as wanted an alt to Ivan's 2. Then they changed the elemental spells. Now obviously wind spells is the GOAT. You have fire spells on Zulrah. Fire spells on Zulrah is the GOAT, at least over there. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with where I am in my account when they made that change, you know? Do you contribute to the wiki? I just confirmed the Jungle Demon's healing ability last night. I have a wiki account and I've almost contributed once before, but I didn't end up doing it. But next time I find new information that's not on the wiki, I think I want to. It's actually, I was thinking about it, not yesterday, but the day before. Oh, they do spawn elites on old school. I'm going for heart still. Cool. That is a weird thing to have a superior on. I've never seen them. I guess because I haven't done them on task. The bigger version will be like 180 bucks. Do you remember how much the smaller version was? Stake F1 team kick. I'm not gonna mispronounce that last one, so I won't even try. Gambling company and streaming site, both in the team name before the actual team name. Really? I could see how that could be frustrating. Cool that they're sponsoring them and, you know, giving them money to allow them to continue to operate, but unfortunate that it comes before the name of the team. Oh, the only reason I do them, and that makes sense. Yeah, as soon as I get the Scepter, I'm out forever. I'm not fighting these again. I have a few wiki contributions, but nothing special. Mostly footnotes and clarifications. Fair. Yeah, most of the ones that I've come across that aren't on the wiki would probably be the same thing. Oh, they're a mutated tortoise is the superior. I did 2 mutated tortoise on my last Slayer task on them. I feel like, oh, I don't have superiors unlocked at all. I was about to say, I feel like I haven't seen one. I see there's a YouTube stream as well. Yes. However, about an hour or two before I end streaming for the day, the YouTube stream will end and it'll be Kick exclusive. And then we'll switch over to the copyrighted music as well. So yeah. The small version was like 30. Big version wanted the fully opening doors, hood, and trunk opens too. That's sick. That's so cool. I definitely see why you're frustrated that they released it so soon after. Why you're not on the bird? I'm not a fan of the birds. Like they're decent, but I don't know, their ranged attack frustrates me, and I can safe spot the tortoises. However, I am going to bank and get more food so I can go back to doing this the non-safe spotted way, so it's faster, more entertaining to watch that way. John needs mod as well. You are correct. Let me add as moderator, not put in timeout. There we go. I couldn't have known. Right, you had no way of knowing. Also, 180 is way out of my price range. Oh, okay, well, at least that's like weirdly comforting in a way, you know? At least you know that you couldn't have gotten it anyway, even though it is frustrating. The tortoises have an elemental weakness? Unfortunately, no. I checked the wiki first thing to see if I could make it easier on myself, but unfortunately not. So yeah, let's bank and restore our stuff. Ironman, oh, Ironman, I thought it said Ironman Bathory has been defeated by Count Bathory, not invited. That's funny. Big shout out to the clan, or I guess quick mention is the clan I run is called Historians. It feels weird saying I run it because honestly the mods do more work than I do, so shout out to them. If you go over to the view another clan tab, press find and type in Historians, you can join our clan. And pretty much not pretty much anyone can become a full member. Lots of cool people in there. Let me grab my air runes and let's that real quick. I'll need 3 square meals and a blanket and I'll be fine. That's awesome. Oops. Was that 11k lobsters? It is nearly 12k. Yeah, let's actually grab all of those. Let's go to the Enclave to recharge our stuff. It's kind of unfortunate, but I neither can afford it nor have the space because it's quite a lot bigger. If I had it like that, I probably would have picked it up, but oh well. Right, I getcha. Yeah, until recently, I was living the one-room lifestyle, so I had virtually no space. So I'm enjoying having more space now. Let's see. There's an idea for a plugin. Elemental weaknesses lookup. True. I'm kind of shocked that isn't a thing already. That would be a really good one. Don't ask. Definitely gonna shout out the clan, chat, and the Discord. Lots of wonderful people there and a great casual community. Yes. If you'd like to get notified every time I go live or every time I put out a video, the Discord is the best place to do that. Can I see your stats? Yes. Mining is one of my least favorite skills, but it is my highest stat solely because of the Shooting Stars update. The Shooting Stars update is just so good. Let me pull those back up. 180 bucks for Lego is quite the investment. Most I paid so far was maybe 45 bucks. Yeah, it is hard to justify the price point, you know. Although I know there's sets that go for like hundreds if not thousands, although those are mostly like secondhand. Let's turn off our prayer so I'll use lobsters. Secondhand or like resellers. I'll leave my stats up for a little bit so that way you can see them. Let's see. What do I have for you guys today? Do I have any interesting RuneScape facts? Fairly new account. Just going for Scepter. I've had it for a really long time. I think since like 2018, but I haven't really played it that frequently. I should have been charting my XP, but in the last I don't need Swamp Tart. In the last 3 months or so is when I've made most of the progress on this account. Until I started streaming, I honestly didn't have that much time to play RuneScape in my free time. You know, all my videos are mostly me talking about history and stuff, so it's like I'm not like the other creators where they do a series of them playing the game and are able to play it, I guess, for work, so to speak. So it's cool to be able to do this now and actually make pretty significant progress in a short amount of time. 180 is chump change in comparison to some other sets in retail, but just saying as someone who doesn't have unlimited disposable income, right? Definitely makes sense. So I get you there. 15 Swamp Tars, like 50 herb XP, really? That's like 200 herb XP sitting on the ground. All right, well, let's sacrifice that lobster. Knowing how low my herb lore stat is compared to everything else, I will take anything I get. Was just blown away with your 11k stack lobsters. Yes, this account was pretty much just, I would play on my main while I was still maxing it, and I would AFK on the side, so I'd either be fishing or wood cutting. And as you can see, I did a lot of fishing. Harlander and Terra Mintar OP. I could do some tick manipulation too. Not like I'll ever do that though. Thieving and agility are my least favorite skills to train, and the only pets I have. Well, that's good at least. You know, you don't, if you ever go for all pets, you don't have to go back to those skills, you know. Fun fact to share, when the 10th squad kills the jungle demon, he heals 12 to 25% of his HP. Just confirmed that recently. Really? He, like, when they just kill it, he like slowly heals that over time. If I'm reading that correctly. When you get the level, you should try gnome pickpocketing. They're so much better and one of the best sources for mediums. That's a good point. I forget who said that earlier. Someone in the kick chat a few days ago mentioned that, because I was gonna say I was gonna kill guards for it. Zlyfox, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. That Lord of the Rings Bardoor, I'm gonna mispronounce it, Barrows set is calling my name like the Siren song, but I'm not spending 500 bucks on Lego when I have a $500 commission in the works. Right. Very true. Gotta keep like the big expenses slightly spread out, you know. Speaking of Lord of the Rings, hello Frodo Baggins. I haven't seen Lord of the Rings in a long time. Such a good franchise. I had considered reading the books, but I don't think I have the patience for it, unfortunately. I've heard that they're pretty slow. Ash is so cute. He's sleeping in his bed. I can actually swap it over to the full screen and show you guys. The books are really good. I have heard they're really good. But I don't know if oh, my shaky hands. There he is. You can sort of see him. Let me try and stabilize it a bit. Let me swap it back over. That's funny. There was a piece of plastic on the back of my webcam that I never took off from when I bought it. That's so funny. Let's scooch that back over there. Thumbs up for your vids. Watched a lot of them yesterday and today. Good content. Thank you. Was it your first time watching them yesterday? If so, welcome to the channel. Books are good, but definitely not starter fantasy. I'd recommend The Wheel of Time if you want something a bit busier with the fantasy feel. That makes sense. Yeah, it seems like it'd be pretty dense to hop right in with Lord of the Rings. The books are hard to read. His writing style is bizarre in a weird way. Right, I've heard that too. Oh, I see. Gnomes also only retaliate 1 damage for pickpockets and constantly give food. Infinite trips. Wait, that's actually so nice. I bet that would be nice for, what the heck is it called? For leagues. Oh, he instantly heals it, but the 10th squad gives you a few seconds to deal the final hit before they finish him. Otherwise, you could just run around and cheese the fight. I getcha. That makes sense. Ash cam, I know, right? I gotta set up a cat cam. Hello, I can see your butthole. That's an interesting name. First time I stumbled over your YouTube channel. Well, welcome to the channel. Appreciate you watching. The one thing I will say is that having both the Kick and YouTube stream open, the stream delay on YouTube is crazy in comparison. Yeah, there's almost no delay on Kick. It's like as soon as the message sends, I'm pretty much reading it, which is pretty cool. Been off YouTube clips last 3 to 4 months, duo League of Legends stream, so RS content stopped, popped up. I getcha. That's interesting. Let's see. Am I missing any chat? Oh, Leagues basically gives you ability to never be caught, so you just AFK thieve on anything. Yes, I got 200 mil thieving the last league on the Tazar because they don't do coin pouches. They only do noted gems, so your inventory never fills up. I'm in stream, but wish I was there for real, for real. True, Henny's in the office today, so unfortunately she won't be making an appearance on stream. Worst drop rate for mediums and eclectics, and not as good as normal not as good normal drops, but might not be a bad idea to do both. Right. If I'm really on the hunt for some medium clues, I think that's where I'm gonna go. I miss you guys. No hand content today. Pause. Just quit your job. She wishes she could. Imagine having to go into the office. Actually, the only reason she went into the office today is because the furniture's getting delivered, and there's a ton going into her office. Drew, Henny did get a raise, which was pretty sick. Big money. Garth Nick's books are amazing for batshit crazy fantasy settings, like extremely weird worlds that are completely alien in concept to anything we know. That's actually really cool. I like that. I might have to do some research on that. Hell yeah, treat my boy Jackie to a nice treat. I get a treat sometimes as a treat. Nello checked stream pics. Let's take a look. My cuticle said no. Any new hand model? Oh, is this the new Lamborghini Lego? Is this the same one that was in the Wolf of Wall Street? Like, or say, not, you know, same one, but same model. Let's see if it picks it up. It's is it this one? Nope. Streamlabs, is it screenshot? This one, there it is. There it is. That looks pretty cool. It's a new one that's coming out, and it is the same model. That's sick. Can you please stop milking the warp scepter drop and just get it? I'm trying. Oh, rune javelins. Oh god, how rare are they? That's horrible. I bet there's something crazy. I've gotten 2 longbones and what the heck is it called? Oh, an emerald from these. So, which I think the emerald was rare drop table. I will hand model on the 17th. You can go from 70 to 99 cooking using wines for only 2.75 mil. Wines and sharks were how I got 99 on my main. 99 cooking was actually my first 99 on old school. A large treat the size of a small treat. It reminds me of the Google AI stuff where a few days ago you could Google how many rocks should I eat per day, and the Google AI summary would be like, geologists recommend eating 1 small rock per day. I really like the white background. I do like it a lot better than the old background because it used to be so dark. It was like right up against a window, so I had to keep the window closed, you know. As I've grown up, it became my dream car. As a child, I liked Ferrari because they had the signature red color, but that Lambo looks so sick for me now. My dream was always the Lamborghini Gallardo because I think his name is the Stradman, but he sort of got famous for basically living in a Lamborghini back in the day. He pretty much like spent all his money on a Lamborghini Gallardo, an orange one, and lived out of it. Now he owns a mansion and has a ton of supercars, but you know, now you want a Taycan. I do. Dream car now is for sure a Porsche Taycan. I love it. It's so sleek, so clean, and no gas. So surely you don't go for the warp scepter. You're going for the cabbage, right? I'm part of the cabbage clan. Nello, did we have the same dream car? Gallardo in orange was my dream car as a kid. Yup. Exact one. That's crazy. I can't believe we've never talked about that. It was I actually have an orange in my old bedroom. I have an orange oh, what model is it? Not the Gallardo. It might be a Huracan. No, it's not a Huracan. It's whichever the most popular Lamborghini was back in the day, like 10 years ago. Oh, I'm forgetting the name. Kabaji. Yes. The Cabbage Clan video from a few months ago. One of my favorite videos ever. Highly recommended if you guys haven't seen it. My dream car is an '09 red Honda Civic with 250k miles on it, and I'm living that dream. Let's go. Does it seriously have 250k miles? That's impressive. My Jeep's getting up to like 100 now, and it's sort of scary. My dream car is a Fiat 500. Sure. That's actually so funny. I don't know, after all those years we never spoke about it. I always drove a Gallardo in Forza. I never played Forza, but I always saw the commercials for it and thought it was pretty cool. Engine blew at 230k, so I put a new one in it. Now it drives like new. How much was a engine replacement for that? Because a lot of people, when their engine breaks, it's like they just go time for a new car, you know? Got the RAV4 with 250k myself. Let's go. 2k, really? I guess it makes sense for an '09 Civic. That's huge for any car made in like the last 10 years. I have a feeling replacing the engine would be like 5k plus at least, if not 10. Car paid off, so I decided it was a better idea. That's smart, yeah. If you ever see a Honda Civic with a laptop on the passenger seat, you're never winning that race. Oh, you mean like it's like a police laptop? Oh yes, Lamborghini Aventador. Thank you. That's exactly what I was looking for. After watching so many videos, kind of weird finally seeing the face behind this voice. That's fair. I show my face a ton on the second channel, but very, very rarely on this channel. During some sponsored segments. I'm actually gonna start showing my face in every sponsored segment I can, because I've noticed that those ads tend to perform better when I'm actually on the camera. I feel like it's easier to trust someone who you can actually see their face rather than some disembodied voice. You know. For anyone that wants in on the Fiat 500 dream car joke, check stream pics. Yeah, let's take a look here. I have a feeling I know what you posted. Yeah, here's Henny's previous car before her current one. Let me pop that up on stream for y'all. Here it is. Her dream car. Yeah. Last year July. Yeah. Not good time. That was actually a few months before Henny and I met. But no, she did not die, thankfully. She's alive today in my Twitch chat. Or not Twitch chat, I'm not on Twitch, on Kick. Looks like it could survive another 50k miles. One of the worlds in the Garth Nix books is a world of complete darkness with tribes that travel the world and giant ice runner ships made of bone. And there's an absolutely massive castle of light on top of a mountain. It sounds sort of like a almost like darker Studio Ghibli scenario. It reminds me of the most recent movie. It'll buff out. Yeah, it'll buff out. Penny and I watched The Book of Life last night. And the world building in that, and like the footage of like the underworld that they created, really cool movie. The first few minutes we were watching it, or first like 20 minutes, I was like not really feeling it, but by the end I was like, wait, damn, not only is this a good movie, it's like visually beautiful. Hey Nello, good luck on the grinds. Thank you very much, Steven. Hopefully I get the warp scepter here soon. I'm very tired of killing these tortoises and terror birds. So we are on my computer, we are at 3, we're almost to 400 kills. So we're basically almost to 500 kills if you count my my iPad kills as well. You're visually beautiful. Thank you, Trevor. Coco was actually pretty good, even though I despise musicals. Yeah, we have to watch Coco next. I haven't seen Coco. Henny asked me if I had seen it. I said no, and she just gave me the craziest look. Disney / Pixar musicals go so hard. That's true. I'm not a musical guy either, but Pixar and Disney, they got it down. Why is tortoiseshell worth anything when there's no summoning? I'm actually not sure. Perfect shells are worth money because they, you could trade them in for crafting XP, but tortoise shells, tortoise shells you can trade in for 600 coins. Does not grant crafting. Yeah, what? Why is this worth anything? Weird. The warp scepter animation is hilarious. You dab whilst hiding your face. I know, right? I love it too. It's so goofy. There's a pretty sweet Miata that's always parked next to the grocery store I always go to. I think it belongs to a guy who lives next door. Bro drives a Mustang, I think. One cool thing about living in Vegas is there's a lot of very wealthy people here. So it's like, if you're a supercar fan, you don't get to see them super often, but if you're on the right part of town, you'll see them fairly frequently. Like, I've seen so many Rolls Royces, so many Ferraris, so many Lamborghinis. And when the Cybertruck came out, not saying that's a supercar, but I saw one almost immediately after it started shipping. Our Mustangs are not common in Europe. Yeah, I bet most American cars are not. Back to work. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, Henny. Hope your day's going good. Having 2 chats today, making me do a lot of talking, but honestly, I'd rather do more talking than not enough. Goodbye, cringe. Did you? Oh, you misspelled goodbye. That's funny. The people that live in the castle sacrifice their shadows to have familiars made from their shadows. They used to use magic based on colors of light. It's weird and I love it. That sounds cool. That sounds like something I would enjoy. Mostly because of fuel size and fuel efficiency, or not the fuel size, the size and fuel efficiency, right. Yeah, most American cars are ridiculously huge. I read somewhere that the reason that is because the government gave like tax exclusions to car builders that used the same frame that trucks use. So everybody started building those type of cars instead of passenger cars, you know, and that's why they're everywhere in America, and passenger cars have sort of died out. I'm a German living in Berlin. Saw one, the heart icon covers that. 1 Mustang and 3 Lambos. That's it in 3 years. That's crazy. Yeah, I'd say I see probably a Lamborghini about once a month here, maybe twice a month if I'm on like the wealthier side of town. I wish we could still get small trucks. A small truck today equals full-size truck from the early 2000s. Yes. I've seen a few of them, not very often, but you look at them and like compared to the big trucks of today, it just looks so small. Hatchback Range Rover, it's a small SUV, right? They all use the same like truck frame. I think it was a Vox video. I'm like 90% sure it was. Would highly recommend. It's only about 5 minutes long, but really eye-opening. I've only ever seen 1 American muscle in my entire life. That's interesting. I guess I see dozens of them a day, but it makes sense, you know, since I am in America. Smallest 2-door drives forever. The 2002 to 2010 Toyota Tacoma is the ideal truck. Henny has turned me very much into a Toyota fan. They make pretty sick cars. VW Amarok is probably the biggest truck in the UK. I don't think I've seen it. The hatchback comment was in regards to my post above it, not the truck frame. Oh, I see. When I was in the UK, honestly, the biggest car I saw civilian owned was probably Faye's parents' hatchback. I gotcha. I'm happy with my medical transport that I got for a steal at an amazing price. Does it get like good fuel efficiency? I'd have to imagine. Here in Germany, people don't want to buy cars that drink a lot of fuel since fuel is $2 per liter. That makes sense. Definitely makes sense. I see Porsche cars from time to time in my city. Those are relatively common here for people who are able to afford it. Porsche is definitely, I'd say, out of all the more luxury brands, I think Porsche and BMW are probably the 2 I see the most here. My favorite car I ever had was a Camry, and I'll for sure be buying another Camry as my next car. Yeah, Henny has a Camry, and it's so nice. So nice. Highly recommend. The fuel efficiency is nuts too. Gold Coast, Australia, I probably see at least 2 Lambos or Ferraris per month. That's awesome. It's always so fun to see them. I don't know about you guys, but I always enjoy seeing them. It gives me, I guess, not something to work for, but it's like, I don't know. It always, I don't want to say it always impresses me, but it's always fun to see something that you don't normally see, I guess, so to speak. Depends on what model of BMW, true. My grandparents and I went from a Camry to the Avalon and never went back. They stuck with the Avalon after. It's like a luxury Camry. I don't think I've probably seen an Avalon. I don't know if I'm familiar with what it looks like though. No way I'm on Stream Chatters, Pog. Welcome to the clan. So exciting. Exactly. Perfect way to put it. What level is your attack, strength, defense? Interested because Ironman with this gear. 77, 82, and 75. I'd say, I don't know if I'm over leveled for this gear, but I feel a little over leveled. It's another Toyota, so it's easy to miss. That makes sense, yeah. I think the 2 most common ones I see are Toyotas and Hondas here, probably. The van doesn't get good fuel efficiency, but it's one of the best maintained vehicles I've ever seen, with over 180k miles, and the price was right at 1,800. That's not bad at all, yeah. It's pretty cool how affordable cars have gotten, especially older cars, you know. About what value we call it a supercar. What you see here often are Mercedes AMGs. They're like 80k. If that counts, these are driving around here a lot. I guess for everyone it's different, but I guess for me personally, maybe like 100k and up, but I don't know, it's sort of an arbitrary number. Newer BMW models are driven by douchebags who don't know any better. Older BMW models are driven by douchebags who can't afford the newer, at least in my country. See, BMW has gotten such a bad rap, but honestly, I think that's shifting to Tesla drivers. I think Tesla drivers are the new BMW drivers. No disrespect to Tesla or BMW drivers, but a lot of Tesla drivers do not have a good reputation anymore. Surely 1963 Porsche 911, such a pretty car. Every model of the Porsche 911 is pretty, but such a classic. I might be out of the loop, but do we have a clan to join on Old School? Loving the stream combo, so wholesome. Yes, actually. Thank you for asking. If you go over to the clan tab and press view another clan and press find and type in historians, you're able to join. Anyone can become a full member. Any full member, anyone with a bronze sword can just use their clan banner on you at the Grand Exchange or wherever, and you're able to become a full member that way. Nissan Altima drivers are the worst. Tesla drivers seem way too much up of their own ass for owning one to actually know how to drive. I wanted a Tesla for the longest time, but then Elon bought Twitter and you know, that whole saga that I won't even get into. I'd get a torso if I were you on an iron. Yeah, it's for sure on the to-do list. I'm just I'm being lazy with it. Get a Polestar. I watched the review for the Polestar 2 by Linus Tech Tips, his like spin-off car channel. Such a cool car. Definitely had considered it, but I'm gonna stick with my Jeep probably till the wheels fall off. Tesla is terrible. How the hell do you get fuel if you run out of charge? I guess there's charging stations pretty much anywhere, so, or pretty much everywhere, at least in America. So it's like, I don't know. I think you have to try pretty hard to fully run out of electricity. There's some cars now with solar panels on the top too. So if you run out and you can't get to a supercharger, you should be good. Not a Jeep. I know. Jeep gets a lot of shit. Oh, hi Ash. I feel him under my desk. Is this him? Aww. He's so cute. He usually hangs out with Henny while I stream, and she's not here today, so he doesn't know what to do. Void over torso. Yeah, Void is for sure on the list too. Once I hit 100 combat and I can use the veteran boat, that's what I'm gonna do. There are no charge stations where I live. I guess maybe that's mostly me assuming that they're everywhere, since they are everywhere in America. I guess not rural America though. There's a few, but not many here. Speaking of Teslas, I really wanted the Tesla Roadster. I remember when that got announced like 4 or 5 years ago, but it was announced but never came out. Like there's still people who have it pre-ordered, but there's no car to sell yet, so they're still just sort of like waiting on it years later. You should get the broken zombie axe. That's your next weapon, I believe. Yes. Unfortunately, to use it, I have to train my least favorite skill, smithing. Marcus Brownlee and his co-host at the podcast are big fans of the Rivian. Yes. The Rivian R1, I'm thinking of the Rabbit R1. The Rivian, I forget what it's called, but I love the Rivian too. It's the interior, so cool. I'm not even a truck guy, but it's so cool. I guess it has the one with the enclosed trunk now too, but I'm really waiting to see what they do if they make a passenger car or like a more standard SUV. If you have a surplus of nature runes, you can goldsmith gauntlets plus superheat at Brim Gold Mine. I think I'm almost a superheat, right? Where is it? Superheat. Or do I already have superheat unlocked? Oh, I do. There it is. Superheat item. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh shit. There we go. Way past that. Yeah, I don't know why I thought it was a higher level spell. But I actually do have a fair amount of I guess not that many. I have 2,000. I have a decent amount. Could use some more. But I do have goldsmith gauntlets and about 900 gold ores. I live in a decent sized city, but the cost of living is so low here. Teslas are out of most people's means, so no chargers here in my Midwest city. It's interesting to me to see the price of Teslas is slowly decreasing. I think everybody bought them during the pandemic when they didn't know what to do, and they've gone down. They've gone down quite a bit, but still definitely out of a lot of people's price range for sure. Lose hardcore, yes, a long time ago. I lost it to Sir Mordred during one of the Camelot quests. It was a very stupid death. Bye chat, thank you all for tuning in to our boy. Yeah, bye Duncan. I don't know if you're oh, I see. Gonna run for a bit. Stepmom has the in-home nerves coming today, so need to clean the kitchen. Might be back in time for stream end. Sounds good. Hope that all goes well. EV just doesn't align with what I like using a car for. I'm not taking a Tesla into deep mountain trails. That's fair. I've heard that the Cybertruck is terrible off-road. Like you can do it, but I've heard that it's like I've seen a lot of videos of them getting stuck. Is basically the short rundown of it. I lost mine to the Tribesman. Rip hardcore extreme log. When I lost hardcore, I had like a existential, I guess not a real existential crisis, but for 5 minutes I was just like feeling an emotion I haven't felt before because I hadn't died on a hardcore. I was just like, what do I do now? Yes, it short-circuited it in a puddle. So I can't believe that. Like, the Cybertruck was like hyped up for years too. Back when they first announced it, I was like, it's actually kind of a cool design, and I almost pre-ordered one, but very happy that it didn't. I saw one that short-circuited in a car wash too. Don't die, hope you get a scepter. Yeah, hopefully scepter soon. I lost my hardcore at Arania runecrafting to Zami archers. Yeah, I didn't almost lose it there, but I was definitely scared of them. Trying to lure, when I was trying to get a rune scimitar, luring them over to the safe spot, or luring the melee ones over to the safe spot. Saw a news post that apparently there's a bunch of Teslas sitting in Melbourne warehouses because nobody in Australia is buying them anymore. Really? I'd believe it. Ever since Elon bought Twitter, Tesla's popularity has declined quite a significant amount, that's for sure. It was supposed to be semi-aquatic, right? How do you have a semi-aquatic semi-aquatic car that short circuits in a puddle and a car wash? Crazy. Always TP home as a hardcore. Death's house is always safe. Yes. Or Death's in-house is always safe. I think I didn't have POH teleports yet when I died, or I knew my health was getting close to low, but I was like, I think he had like 2 or 3 hit points left, and I was like, you know what, I can do it. That's the semi part of the aquatic. It kind of works until it short circuits. I'm actually, hot take, normal Cybertruck, ugly. Cybertruck wrapped, really cool looking. It depends on the wrap, of course, but I don't know. Hi, Benny. Bendy. But yeah, I should have teleported home, but it's okay. I kind of like the relaxing nature of regular Ironman now. Have you seen the polished Cybertruck? Oh god, no. I imagine everybody on the road hates whoever did it though. Blinded. Don't forget the dance when you get the scepter. I'm still watching. You're so right. I hope I get it soon here. I hope I get it today. I've been live for an hour and a half now and doing nothing but warp tortoises, so I hope I don't spend all day today doing it. Kill count, I have to add it up manually because I did 90 kills on my iPad. 216 plus 188 plus 90. I'm at 494 kill count right now, so we're almost double drop rate. Cybertruck is a fashion accessory anyway. Yeah, you're not wrong. Let's see. Oh my god. Let me pop this up on stream so you can all see it. Hopefully it just picks it right up. No, it didn't. Let me swap it into this tab. Am I close to death? No, I'm not. All right. We'll pick it up now. Yeah, the polished Cybertruck. What the hell? That's got to be absolutely blinding when it's sunny outside. Crazy. I hate everything about that. Didn't a YouTuber gold plate a Cybertruck recently? I bet. You know, there's so many YouTubers out there, so many with like super disposable income these days. I can only imagine someone has. Why people buy cars? Because it's Elon's company. Dumb to me anyway. You buy a car because you like a car, right? Even with Elon's controversies, I was still heavily considering a Tesla for a minute. But now that the electric vehicle competition is heating up, in an ideal world, if I was somehow mega rich, I'd want a Porsche Taycan. But other than that, maybe I'd go for a Polestar, or if Toyota does an EV. That's a mirror on wheels, right? The polished Cybertruck is illegal in many places, right? As it should be. It's a danger to everyone on the road, honestly. If you can afford a Cybertruck, you can probably afford another vehicle that actually works too, right? That's a good point. One of the YouTubers who had their car, or no, I don't think they were a YouTuber. I think they posted a YouTube video about it. One of the people who had their Cybertruck die in a car wash said that they sold their other car when they got delivery of the truck, so they were like kind of stuck with it. Oh right, Toyota does the Prius. Isn't that a hybrid though? Not just a pure like electric vehicle. I guess a hybrid would be nice. I've never really considered it. I really wanted the BMW iX, the electric one, for a hot minute. Of course can't afford it, but I think it's so pretty. But I've heard that the software is terrible. Saw some YouTuber on a podcast tell how he bought a Tesla and his cousin took it on a trip. It broke down on the freeway. It had like a few hundred miles on it and it was shot. Tesla took it to fix and it took like 3 to 5 weeks for them to do anything. No loaner either. I've heard that Teslas are fairly unreliable, so it doesn't shock me. But then again, I've also heard people who have like driven their Tesla into the ground and it still runs, so I don't know. Maybe luck of the draw. Get a motorbike. I don't think I could ever be a bike guy. I think it's too dangerous for me. Shelby had a hybrid Hyundai Sonata that she loved. It would switch to electric on the highway and she got close to 50 miles per gallon. What the hell? That's sick. That's so sick. 50 miles per gallon is nuts. My wife and I bought a Chevy Volt, and then 3 weeks later, they were all recalled because of the battery spontaneously exploding and burning houses down. When we finally got our money back for the car, the price of EVs had skyrocketed, so we were basically down 20K after. That sucks. That's terrible. Man, like, I don't even know what to say. That's terrible. Basically, bro said Tesla is the biggest L purchase I made. Yeah, I've heard the old Teslas, like pre 2016, are very I guess they're not unreliable. They're fairly reliable, but when they break, it's expensive to repair. I'd like to have a polished DeLorean. DeLoreans are cool. I've heard that those are coming back now. Like, they're selling more. I could be wrong. I wouldn't go full EV just yet. The technology is good, but it's not there yet, IMO. I had a friend who was always worrying about running out of charge on long journeys. That's fair. I think the what the heck is it called? The max range on an electric vehicle is like, I think 300 or 400 miles. I don't take super long trips, so I'd probably be okay going full electric, but I think there's also going to be a lot more cooler cars coming out soon that if I just hold on and wait for a little bit. Interesting factoid, there are more DeLoreans than Cybertrucks. I guess that makes sense, right? Since they've been around for longer, but how interesting. I would say similar car in concept, but different execution. Both futuristic look, but very different in actuality. My dream car is probably a Skyline R35. Let me look that up. I don't think I've heard of that one. Skyline R35. Let's see. Ooh. Is this the right one? Or Skyline R35. There we go. Is it the Nissan GTR? If so, very pretty. Blind Tesla apologists are cornballs for real. The tech is not there. The batteries cost like 20 to 40K to replace. And the customer service / ability to repair is minimal to none. Yeah, I was for sure a Tesla fanboy back in the day. And then I learned how terrible the self-driving actually is. I was like, it has self-driving. I want it, you know, but turns out it's like sort of, it's basically letting the customer base beta test self-driving. It's not true self-driving. I own a DeLorean. It is made of Lego though. Still cool. Still cool. Yes. Oh, that's a sick car, Benny. I can totally see why. Let me pop it up on screen real quick so everyone can see it. So pretty, especially in that color. Not bad at all. Where's the tortoise? There he is. I'll probably, after this kill, I'll go bank so I can get back to the higher DPS method rather than safe spotting him. All right, looks like the moving guys are what's the word? Starting to head over to my parents' place. Just recently, woman drove into a shop with her Tesla. It was part of a big shopping center. Man, I've seen videos like that. You ever see the video of that guy, or I think it was a guy who drove into a like coffee shop while two guys were doing a podcast? Like they just wrapped up their podcast, the camera was still going, and like they got up and then the car comes through behind them. Absolutely nuts way to end a podcast. Once in a lifetime moment for sure. Just the access was from the outside because it was a pet store. I hope nobody got hurt, especially not any pets. I saw that clip. Crazy, right? Man, the amount of like embarrassment and shame I would feel if I accidentally did that, you know? Like, no one, well, I guess some people intend to drive into buildings, but most people don't ever intend to do it. It's always on accident, you know? So in a way, I feel for the driver. Very cool set. I'm quite the Lego fan. Have a few decent sets like the Mustang, Millennium Falcon, latest X-Wing. I have a few Lego sets, but I haven't built any of them. My ex-girlfriend actually bought them for me, and now I feel weird about building them, so I'll probably just donate them or sell them or something and buy the sets that I actually want. But then again, I don't know if I have enough patience to build Legos. I already play a grindy game. Oh, not a pet store, but like a store for pets. I see. Well, hopefully no one got hurt. Let's see. What do I have any like weird RuneScape facts for you guys? I didn't write up any ahead of time to do some YouTube shorts with today, so you won't see any of those, but I do have one from yesterday. It's good, all Gucci. They made a statement online, no one got hurt. Perfect. Glad to hear that. That means we can sort of laugh at it too, you know? Oh wait, what am I doing? I need to use the spec on this. Yesterday, the test flight of the SpaceX rocket ended with the ship melting on re-entry, and people still cheered it as a success. The fans will cheer anything. Yeah, I guess, was anything salvageable when it melted like that? I have a feeling not, right? If those sets are still in the box unopened, you could get some okay value back from them. Depends on the sets. They're nothing rare, I don't think. One of them is like the bonsai tree. And then there's one where it's like a ship in the bottle. They were all sets that were out as of like 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. Was trying to add cars as a tag in mod view, but couldn't figure it out. This is the most we've ever talked about cars, which is kind of That's so mean. I instinctively went to go pick it up. What the? What the hell? Someone clip that. That's so funny. It does look nice on the ground. Sorry, that's okay. That was funny. Oh, nice. I have a bonsai tree. Hey, twins. The ship in the bottle is one of Lego's worst sets. Really? Huh. That one might be hard to get rid of then. God, I better get one soon. This is driving me crazy. I'm almost double drop right now. It definitely helps with chat so active today to just sit here and grind it out. You can still sell them, get maybe like 70-80% retail value. Not bad. That's like probably like 100, 150, 200 bucks. Fun fact, you can use a butterfly net to cut a banana in game, but you cannot use any throwing knives. Really? When we go to the bank, I kind of want to try that because I think I have one. Oh, you're a hardcore. That's sick. Let me look up your stats. That's a pretty sick account. Eight Olm kills, 198 Barrows. Not bad. I suck. Nah, you're cool. You have higher stats than I do, and you're still a hardcore. I know the zombie axe, so clean. The bonsai is like 56 bucks, 50 to 60 bucks retail. So I guess I can probably get like maybe 100 bucks. With both sets combined, maybe, because I'm not sure what the ship in the bottle goes for. Hit it with the D-Sim spec for the scepter. You're right, Benny. I killed it. We'll do one more kill and I'll end it with the D-Sim spec. See if we get lucky. I'm gonna mispronounce this, but I have the Himeji Castle. Let me look it up. Himeji Castle Lego. Oh, what? That's so cool. That's so cool. What the hell? Let me pop this up for you guys. It's on Amazon. 160 bucks. That's so pretty. So cool looking. Hey brother, glad to see you live. Your videos gave me the itch. The itch to play RuneScape, I imagine. But yeah, thank you for tuning in and watching the videos. Oops. I did a Kahoot for some mates and found out some weird and wonderful facts about old school. Kahoot. I haven't heard Kahoot in a long time. Kahoot's solid though. Oh, you're going there in July. That's so cool. Right, because you're going to Japan, right? I have to imagine it's in Japan. Yes. Fun gift for lovers of Japan. That's so cool. Did Bob Trick stop saying the kick link? Oh no, it's up there. Good. Making sure it didn't break. Good luck, have fun, back to Slayer. Good luck to you as well. Hope you get something good. Does Henny like Lego? I think we've talked about it. She doesn't have any sets that I know of. I think she appreciates it, but not, doesn't actively build or collect. Did you know there are pear trees in Lumbridge? Really? I don't think I've ever seen them. That's interesting. Do you know where on the map they are? Is there a wiki page for these, for pear trees? Learning some cool stuff today. Pear tree, small onion field behind Fred the Farmer. Also seen in the Lumbridge Castle courtyard during the 2018 Christmas event. What? Oh wait, we have to do one more kill. I forgot to do the sim spec. I'm gonna go back. Also, the reason the ship in the bottle is despised is the 300 plus small blue pips you just toss into the bottle at the end. Oh, it's not like properly or like cleverly placed. I'm guessing that's why. I'm working on getting some losses input for this account I'm building. One of the accidents was an employee stepped on a Lego and twisted their ankle. They got paid like 4K. That's nuts. It's the classic like go step on a Lego joke, but real life. How many kills are we up to now? Let's check. It's so 90 from the iPad. Last I checked like 10 or so minutes ago, we were at 494. 90 plus 225 plus 188. We're at 503. So let's see. 1 in 320 times 2 in 137 more kills will be double drop rate. There's this miniature plant set that you could buy her as a gift. Oh, wait, yeah, we did go to the Lego store I think in Texas when we visited, and we saw something like that. And she pointed it out. So thank you for jogging my memory on that. You can build together because there's 3 instruction books, 3 plants for each book. So cute. Decoration. It's like 50 bucks. That's awesome. I'm gonna write that down actually. Mini plant Lego set. I'll throw it up in a tab. Oh, I see it. There we go. Those are so cute. You can save spot those. I've been doing terror birds this whole time. Yes, I saw someone else doing it the other day, and I was like, I'm not doing any more terror birds. I will do this instead. Oh, I forgot to spec it again. Okay, I will go to the bank. Grab some more supplies. First kill back, or as soon as I remember, I will special attack it. Because that, I think, is why we are not getting the drop. Maybe I need to talk to Oziak. Let's toss these in here. And grab more lobster. And I guess I can just heal up on lobster. I have nearly 12,000 of them, so we're good. Ben. The bee actually fits with this song so much. Don't forget the butterfly net. Yes, let me try that real quick. Oh, this like weird group is back from yesterday. Butterfly net and banana. Big banana. Regular banana. Let's use the net on the banana. What? What the hell? That's so weird. So you can actually chop a banana with a butterfly net? Okay, Jagex. Or if you want something more substantial as a gift for her, just get her the Lego orchid. She does like orchids. This one other streamer I used to watch built it, and it's so sick. From afar, you can't tell it's a Lego. That's cool. Very realistic build. This stupid system is supposed to auto input these losses when I send them in, but it decided to fuck up. So now I'm having to input 300 or so losses. This is going to take probably 4 hours, and it's one of those like 30 steps to building an account. That sucks. That is not fun at all. I hope it comes back up, or not comes back up. I hope the system figures it out halfway through or something. Should do OSR's life hack TikToks with stuff like this. I know, right? I was thinking about that. I need to clear space on my SSD so I can start recording these streams without the music. I have the Orchid too. It's amazing. You can use God Sword hilts as well. That's cool. The hilt or the blade? If it's the hilt, that's nuts. I crossbow them from the right side of the pit in that room. It's also a safe spot. I think there's a way to safe spot the terror birds too, right? But you have to be on like long range. I think you could be like back here and safe spot them. I could be wrong. Yo, rat jam. Hilt, if I remember correctly. That's so strange. Okay, so we are coming up here on like nearly 2 hours. I usually stream. Oh, DSIM spec. You're right. You're right. Let's try a spec here. The spec. All right, I have to wait for it to come back. I didn't hit a 0, or I didn't hit enough to get him to 0. Terrible, I know, right? So we're coming up on 2 hours here. I do have a contract with Kick that I need to uphold, so I will be ending the stream on YouTube here in a couple moments. I will paste the Kick link into chat so you guys can come over if you would like. I'll be live for probably another 2 hours over on Kick. If not, I will be back on YouTube again Monday, 8 a.m. PST, as well as Kick, 8 a.m. PST. The Kick stream might temporarily go offline for half a second, but hopefully not. But yeah, come on over to Kick. We're really cool. I'll be playing copyrighted music as well. And you'd be honestly doing me a really big solid if you watched on Kick, not gonna lie. So let me try ending the stream here momentarily, and switching it to just being Kick. Thank you everybody on YouTube for watching today as well. There's like 26 of you here. Really does mean a lot. So hopefully I see you all over on Kick. And Kick viewers, bear with me for just